Welcome back to consecutive day 646 of a diary of a runpreneur. Please remember this vlog is part of the Runpreneur challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. So do subscribe to the channel, as any ad revenue we generate will be donated to the charities we support in full. And if you'll be so kind to give this a share, the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thank you for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 646 of a diary of a runpreneur, and I'm still feeling a little bit stiff following the Cambridge half marathon on Sunday. So it's 2 days have now passed since the second run since the Cambridge half, where I did a PB in 1 hour and 29 minutes and 58 seconds, which I was delighted with, having run having run 643 days straight prior to that PB attempt, so I was pretty chuffed with that. Last night I was out. It was a really grim run, to be fair. Yesterday was one of those days that just did not go to plan. So basically, been working all day, typical day, things coming at me from all directions, as it regularly does as an entrepreneur. But ultimately I had a kind of a bombshell dropped on me, which was when my wife rang to say that we had been staying with in-laws for 4 months, and we were always planning on moving back this Friday. It's Tuesday today, and yesterday we moved back with no notice because my mother-in-law tested positive for COVID, and we just felt that we needed to keep my eldest son, Leo, who's struggling with long COVID, away from any chance of getting infected. So fortunately, the house is kind of ready. Well, it's not ready at all, if I'm being brutally honest with you. It's not ready at all, but ultimately managed to get back home and try and make the best of a pretty catastrophic situation. House wasn't ready at all. We were trying to work out how the heating works, all the things that you'd like to do gradually. We just dumped in and tried to make it work. So we managed to chuck some bed sheets on the beds, we managed to get the heat working, we managed to get the hot water on, and straight back into living into a semi-completed renovation project. Isn't ideal, but we did it. So the cut and thrust of it was that I ended up back at the house, having to do my run late at night yesterday. I think I went out at about 10 o'clock at night, something like that, which wasn't ideal. Felt a bit rotten, a bit of a cold, didn't really feel up to it, but we got it done anyway. So today's been a bit of a strange day. It should be a really happy time moving back home, but I can't help but feeling a bit down and depressed about the whole thing. I think it's because when you put so much into something, you expect it to be done to the required standard. But ultimately, what's happened is the builder hasn't finished yet. So there's still a snagging list of about, I went round and worked out the snagging list today. There's about 149 items on that snagging list, which is a lot of bits and pieces. And let's be honest, none of them are absolutely critical, but there's nothing worse than being in an unfinished house, knowing that builders have to come back and kind of disrupt things again when you're trying to build a very stable environment to help aid the recovery of a sick child. So I've been a bit down about it, whereas really it should be such an exciting time. It's like we're moving into a new home, but it doesn't quite feel new just yet. So I don't know why that is. I need to have a quiet word with myself and actually realise how and be grateful for how lucky we are, but it doesn't feel that way at the moment, I'm not going to lie. Business wise, we made a sale today of the brokering model that we talked about, another deal over the line, which is great, so really happy about that. But yeah, they're coming through quite thick and fast at the moment, and we're just a little bit concerned. I suppose I'm just a little bit concerned until we get the first deal completely finished. You've always got that seed of doubt in your mind, so we're obviously ring fencing all the funds and everything to try and protect our position whilst we get it all sorted out. But like I said from day one, if you get a consistent demand with a consistent supply and you can make a margin in the middle, it's an incredibly powerful business model, and that's what we'll be looking to kind of continue with. On the running front, yeah, they're a bit of a challenge. After you have the euphoria of a PB or an event you've been working hard towards, you then get the come down after an event, and I'm already thinking about what my next event is going to be to try and reignite that motivation, because it's a bit of a grind. I think what I'm going to do as of tomorrow is try and get out in the mornings again. Now I'm back at home, get out in the mornings at school run and kickstart the day, because I've struggled a bit today as well with motivation because I've been a little bit down, and I think getting out early will help with that motivation. So that's what I'll be doing from tomorrow. So that's pretty much it for me today anyway. As always, any comments, drop me a line, I'll respond to everyone. Remember, this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. Please do subscribe to the channel. Any ad revenue we generate will be donated to the charities we support, and please be so kind to share this content. The more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.